What's going on, everyone? It's time to talk about an interesting comedy from the Coen brothers. Yeah, I checked out a second Coen brothers film. Um, so it's pretty well known. It's Raising Arizona. This is actually, I think, my second time ever seeing this. I saw this when I was younger. I didn't really get it and stuff, but yeah. Raising Arizona was released March 6th, 1987, starring Nicolas Cage and Molly Hunter. Those two. It was produced by James Jacks, written by Ethan Cohen and co-written and directed by his brother Joel Cohen. They're the ones behind like Fargo, Blood Simple, which I talked about, Miller's Crossing, No Country for Old Men, Barton Fink, and a couple others. Mainly known for like their either film noir type style of films or their black comedies. So yeah, Raising Arizona, you follow uh, Nicolas Cage's character. He's basically an armed robber who never loads his gun, so it's technically not armed robbery, and he's always trying to play the system and stuff. And he starts falling in love with a cop played by Molly Hunter, and yeah, and sure, her character's name's Ed. I know that, yeah, and she's the one who's taking the mug shots and stuff like that, and he starts like flirting with her and having a thing for her. But over time, and then they slowly start to get to know each other. Then basically he proposes to her one time when they go in. She accepts it and starts living a life together, and then they're still getting along pretty well and having a good time. And they decide to have they want to have a kid, and they try, and then sure enough turns out she's infertile. So she's all upset and everything, and they come up with this genius plan of stealing kidnapping a child from a rich couple who just got who are having sextuplets, I think it is, like five kids at once. And they're like, yeah, they have one too many, so we'll just take one of theirs. So first half of the film is them like kidnapping, like trying to get the kid, and who they just call like Bubba Jr. or something like that. And yeah, or Arizona and stuff. But yeah, anyways, yeah, he they so then it goes after that happens, it goes into them basically trying to live as a family and move on, and they have run into some quirky stuff. And then Ed's friends from prison break out, and they actually come and start spending hanging out with them and stuff. And yeah, basically they get the idea of kidnapping the kid and hold it for ransom to get like $10,000 or something after they rob a bank. And so they take the kid and they go on this crazy uh, little crime spree with it. And yeah, and then Nicolas Cage and Holly Hunter has to go and get the kid back. And then by the end, after a whole bunch of stuff, because the family that has the kid hired a bounty hunter to find him, and they have to go and the, like get the kid from him, and because they don't realize it's a bounty hunter, and then they have a change of heart at the end and take it and basically take it back and tell them what they've done. And yeah, it's pretty humbling and funny all at the same time. And yeah, and right at the end, he looks back and thinks about what happens if they kept it, and hoping that the kid remembers them and stuff. Overall, this film is really funny. It was way more funnier than I remember or expected. Yeah, there is a lot of good. The cast all does a great job at acting. The characters are all pretty well developed, except for Ed's friends in prison aren't super well developed. They're there just for extra comic relief and stuff to help progress the story and stuff, which works. And yeah, but all the other characters are pretty well developed, and yeah, the comedy works pretty well for majority of it. And yeah, overall, this is a highly enjoyable film. One of my favorite scenes in it is right near the beginning, right when he gets the child and gives it to her, and she's like bawling her eyes out, and she's trying to talk at the same time, saying that she like loves him so much. It's like so funny, man. I actually really liked this movie. I thought this movie was really well put together. It was a little different, a little more serious tone in some spots, but yeah, when he's robbing the convenience store while trying to get diapers and stuff like that was pretty hilarious too. There's a lot of good scenes in this film. Yeah, it's definitely a lot of quirky moments, a lot of you could definitely tell they had a lot of fun with it. And yeah, Nicolas Cage, this is back in his prime when he was doing really well in films and stuff before he started doing every crazy film he could. But this one, he brings perfect life to the character. Everyone does well together, and I don't really have anything negative to say about this film, really. Yeah, besides some minor underdeveloped characters, other than that, the film's pretty much perfect. Oh, also, fun fact. Barry Sonnenfeld, the director of Men in Black 1, 2, and 3, did the cinematography for this film. So, yeah. But, yeah, Raising Arizona, really well done film. I'm going to give this one a 5 out of 5 because I don't think I should give it anything lower than that. Definitely check it out if you haven't seen it, especially if you're a huge comedy fan. And even if you like black comedy or pretty much anything. This one does have a pretty well developed storyline and narrative. It's not like one of those films like The Hangover where it's like laugh out loud, constantly funny, and then you rewatch it and it's just like, yeah. So it's not like that. This one you rewatch and still laugh at it and stuff. And I absolutely highly enjoy this film. You should definitely check it out if you haven't seen it. I'll link a trailer down below so you can check it out and see if it's for you or not. Or next time, just follow me on Instagram because I always post clips of films I'm going to review in future on my story. So you can follow me there, see what I'm watching, see if it's up your alley or not, because I always put the subgenre film in the film clip, and I also put the title and a hashtag in the film clip too, so you either find it or just see what I'm up to. So follow me on Instagram, stay in the loop. Like this video, share it so more people are aware of it, and so we can constantly see it. And yeah, make sure you comment your opinions down below if you've seen it. Let me know what you thought of it. Did you absolutely love it like I did, or do you absolutely hate this movie? I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. And if you have any films at all, it could be like this one or horror or whatever, that you want to hear my opinions on, comment those down below too. I'll try my best to get to them as soon as I can. And yeah, just make sure you subscribe because usually you never know what I'm going to talk about next. There's a couple other Coen films I think I might talk about, but who knows. So I guess that's it for now. Check out it, Raising Arizona, if you haven't seen it. It's really funny. Find it pretty much anywhere, I think. So, yeah. But until the next review, hopefully it's another great one. But we'll see. So, until the next review, cheers.